What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self-Defense, man. Today I want to talk about the Jay-Z situation. I saw it today. I don't know much about it. I know his name has been thrown out there in the P. Diddy things. And so he was sent basically the lawyer, he's been going to different celebrities and people involved in this P. Diddy stuff and saying, hey, we're going to sue you, so pay us, or we're going to publicly sue you. And I believe some people have went ahead and just paid it and didn't want their name out there. Jay-Z responded instantly saying, hey, you're trying to extort me. This is not right. I didn't do anything. Now I got to talk to my kids about this, or, what have you. And so me, I am not here to say if he did or did not. I just want to talk about it from a self-defense scenario. So one of the comments that I saw when I was watching this video, they said, well, what about the parents? How can the parents let a 13-year-old out? Which you bring up a good point. But, a 13-year-old is pretty easy. It may be pretty easy for them to sneak out. I don't know what the situation was. Some people are claiming, oh, they could have pimped out the kid. Or the kid could have simply said, hey, I'm spending the night at so-and-so's house. And then they sneak out. Or she could have just snuck out. Or something could have happened. It wouldn't be the first time a 13 or 14-year-older went to a celebrity's party. That stuff has been happening since the beginning of time. I mean, look at the 60s, 70s, and 80s, with rock and roll bands and stuff like that. Again, I'm not saying that's okay, and I'm not giving the parents a pass, but I don't want to get caught up on that right there. Like I said, maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. I just want to talk about the self-defense portion. So the story goes, when she's talking to authorities, she says she went out to the party, and when she got to the party, they was hanging out, and they gave her a drink. Right after they gave her a drink, she felt differently. And then P. Diddy said, hey, now you are ready to party. And then after that, P. Diddy and Jay-Z went and had their way with her. I can't say too many words or my stuff would get shadow banned. Now at these parties, man, putting stuff in people's drink is a very common thing. And honestly, if you're 13 or 14 years old, you don't even have to put something in somebody's drink. All you got to do is get them to drink and they're done for. So if you put some type of drugs in somebody's drink, it's a wrap. And plus, this happened in 2000. So in 2000, people weren't, I'm not saying it wasn't frowned upon to put something in somebody's drink. I'm just saying that it was common and it wasn't all the backlash, putting stuff in people's drink. Again, not saying it's okay. Again, not saying that she did not get taken advantage of. I don't know what happened. Most likely it did happen because it's very easy for a 13-year-old to get into a party, or if they look a little older, or if they were looking for young girls, you know what I'm saying? And then she gets into that party and they're like, okay, now we got to get something in her system. And you're like some of the most powerful people in New York or in the music industry. It's very easy for something like that to happen. And the reason why I talk about that story now is not to say if he did or didn't, because I don't know. I mean, it's a good possibility that it did happen, but I don't know. The reason why I talk about it is because it can definitely happen again, and it's going to happen again. But I want to make these videos to try to prevent this stuff from happening again. I have kids, I have teenagers, and like, let's say now, I don't know who the big hot shot is, but let's say now, if a 13-year-older went to a Justin Bieber party or a Don Toliver after party, and they weren't really checking to see how old the girls were. If a 12 or 13-year-older look 18 and she gets in there, it could easily happen. Like it's nothing out of the realm of possibility for a teenager to sneak out and get into a party. So I don't know the answer for that. I don't know if the celebrity should check IDs now or whatever. I mean, they should anyway to keep themselves out of the trouble. You can easily get an 18, 19-year-old in there. Don't push it. Don't go to one of these legal states where you try to get 16-year-olds and all that stuff. So I'm just rambling at this point, man, but I just wanted to talk about that Jay-Z case. Like I said, I'm not going to say he did or didn't. I just want to talk about it from my standpoint where, if you're a young person or if you're a parent of a young person, that person's lives can be ruined by going to something like that. Because if you do go to a party, a celebrity's party, or it can be a regular party. If you go to a regular party and you're out of it, there's going to be 5 or 6 different specimens, specimens of semen found. You know what I'm saying? Like people they're gonna take advantage of the situation if they let them do that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, 90% of these incidents with teenagers are drug and alcohol related in a sexual assault. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, man. I'll talk to you on the next one.